Hi, and welcome back. My favorite segment of the show is the Paddock Judge, Sonny. And we're going to have a look at him now, right, Shannon?
That's right. This segment, In the Bike, we're going to hear from Sonny the Paddock Judge, who's going to tell us a little more about hobbles. Here's Sonny.
Today we're going to take a look at equipment that a standardbred wears. Here we have a set of hobbles. These particular hobbles are plastic. There are leather and plastic. Each pacer wears a set of hobbles to keep them in stride. Their front and back legs on this side go forward at the same time. The hobbles enable him to stay in stride at speeds of 30 to 35 miles an hour in a race. Also, a trotter will wear hobbles, but just on the front legs, where a pacer, as you can see, the hobble goes inside the front and back legs. Hobbles are just one of the many pieces of equipment that a standardbred uses. I'm Sonny the Paddock Judge. Back to you.
Thanks, Sonny. Now, for more from around the Oval, we're going to head right back to the Meadowlands for the New Jersey Classic, the $500,000 race. Last Saturday night, Mr. Nice Guy and Harley D. Hanover go right to the front. Daily deposit only, driven by trainer Dan Daly with George Brennan injured earlier in the day at Pocono. Mercedes follows Harley D. Hanover's cover, and Rudy Rednose flying late in the stretch, but drifting in a bit. Here's the call of the race.
And they're off. Mr. Nice Guy heads out, and Harley D. Hanover is even quicker to his outside, gunning for Gingras for the lead. Meant to be Me is up close. Mercedes pushed away by the Cat Man, and back in fifth is Yankee Rocketeer. Daily Deposit Only sweeping up on the outside. He's now fifth and driving on, the whip on his tail. Rudy Rednose is gapped slightly. He drops in on the inside from seventh. Eighth on the outside is Cold Cape Cod. Then racing in ninth is Touch and Go, and the trailer in 10th is Dear Mac as they hit the opening quarter in 26 and 4. And it's Mr. Nice Guy who zips around Harley D. Hanover and takes the front. Daily Deposit Only parked and pressing on for Dan Daly under whip tap urging there on the outside. So it's Mr. Nice Guy leading it. Pressure though, and Daily Deposit Only. These two are stride for stride. Daily Deposit Only under heavy urging trying to clear the lead. Racing in third is Harley D. Hanover. Toward the inside and fourth, Mercedes, who's right there as they reach the half. 53 and 2. Daily Deposit Only had to work very hard to get to the front. Mercedes starting to edge out, as is Harley D. Hanover from third. Yankee Rocketeer on the inside fifth. Meant to be Me alongside him. Rudy Rednose picking up the cover flow. He's about 9 lengths from the front. Then is Touch and Go. Cold Cape Cod blind switch between horses. Dear Mac on the outside, and popping the pocket, Mr. Nice Guy. It's Daily Deposit Only trying to hold on. Mr. Nice Guy on the outside. Harley D. Hanover looms the danger. Mercedes following him. 1:21 and 3 for 3/4, and Mr. Nice Guy takes a short lead. Up on the outside, Harley D. Hanover, and the Catman and Mercedes charging hard on the outside. Mercedes leaning in but sweeping up. Harley D. Hanover to his inside. Rudy Rednose on the outside third. Mercedes, Rudy Rednose drifting in. Sears had to straighten him up, and it's Mercedes. Mercedes wins the New Jersey Classic.
Deja vu here. The Catman and Chris Ryder team up to win with Mercedes. They also teamed up in 2002 behind the sire of Mercedes, McCardle, to win the New Jersey Classic. Mercedes wins here. Rudy Rednose and Brian Sears up for second, and Harley D. Hanover and Yannick Gingras finished third.
He went into that race exactly how you'd like things to go. He 2 weeks in a row he got better and better, and went into the race, drew good, and the race set up good. They went speeding in front of him, and it don't get better than that. You know, when I moved him over, he got by and, you know, hung a little bit, waiting there a little at the end, but 49 and 4, and I was thrilled with him.
A couple of reminders. Some big races coming up at Pocono Downs today. The Elims for the James P. Lynch Memorial, with the finals to take place next Saturday. And then tomorrow, right here at Harrah's Chester, the Elims for the Ben Franklin will take place. The $500,000 final next Sunday. $500,000 in the line. You want to be here for that. For Shannon, DiAntonio, I'm Steve Ross. Thanks so much for being with us and watching PA Harness Week. Until next week, take care.
Tycoon Hanover is ranging up on the outside, but is 4 lengths off the lead.